Hey guys, it's Chrissy Snape here again for another movie review. I am wearing pink for today. I just watched a movie off of Netflix which really cracked me up, and it was pretty funny, and it was a movie probably not many people probably heard of, and it was released in 2013. It didn't come to DVD until April 21st of 2015. So it's been about 3 years since this movie came out. This movie's based pretty much in the 80s style, and it's pretty much everything's 80s. You got the tapes, you don't have the cell phones, you just got a house phone and everything you can think of. In this movie, a new girl named Cassie Glenn, who ends up moving to another town while her mom lost her job and she moved back to a town. The movie's called First Period, and it was released in 2013, but it's been a while since it's been out. A little bit about this movie. Cassie's a 16-year-old girl, a new girl who just moved to a town which was moved back to her mother's hometown, and she stays with her mother. She don't have a father figure. She meets an outcast named Maggie, they're usually the awakened girls of the high school. See, when she first comes, she meets them. Nobody ever talked to this girl Maggie before, ever, in her life. And till Cassie came along. Together they decide to win a heart of two cute boyfriends, which pretty much they're totally messed up in the head, I can tell you that. So Brett and Dirk, with nothing to keep. Here's that laughing stock of the school is going to take makeovers, courage, and maybe even a little rapping to beat the true 80s style. The movie runs about 100 minutes. It's all in color. It's a comedy. And there was 6-star rated on this. It probably wasn't very, very popular. But it was 6-star rated on this one. And it was directed by Charlie Vaughn, is what I think his name is. And it's pretty weird but funny at the same time. The people that play in this movie, the one that plays Cassie is Brandon Alexander III. He is the one that plays Cassie, the main character, and he wrote the movie. Maggie is played by Julie Bean, a friend of Cassie. Mr. Klein is played by Jack Palahniuk, and he played in, I think, Drawn Together, so he kind of did the voice acting of that. Mr. Klein is pretty much a female teacher, sex ed 101 or something like that. Dirk's Michael Turk, never heard of him. Mrs. Glenn is played and portrayed by Cassandra Peterson. Heather is played by Lauren Rose Lewis, because there was two Heathers. There was a brunette and there was a blonde. This one was a blonde. Madame Maval was played by Judy Trinity. And the other Heather was played by Carl Kaiser. And then Miss Mallow, she's like she's not like a science teacher, but she's like an art teacher who just like completely is like crazy. She's an art teacher, she goes crazy. It's so weird. There's someone named Eugene, played by Timothy Rath. Miss Cranberry, which is played by Devin Clean, I think. Miss Woods, Tara, is played by Tara Carson. I think she's the one that she actually was the one that played the administrator, the guidance counselor in that movie. John was portrayed by Adrian Barks. Jenny, she's just pretty much like a normal, average teenager that plays in a movie when there's a part of the movie that they show a film from, like, how females go from childhood to womanhood. It's crazy to think about it. Jim is played by Kyle Blanch. I don't know who he might be one of the, I don't know who that person is, because she actually plays in that movie. I'm not really sure who that is. She could be the one that was like talking a lot and making stupid remarks in school. The release date on this movie was July 27th, 2013. It did not release on DVD until April 21st, 2015. And this movie was a very low budget film, very low. An average film will cost, for a low budget film, will go from $369,000 to $12 million, depending on who's doing it. It is streaming right now on Netflix, I think Amazon, and Hulu. If you have an account, you can check it out. It's pretty funny. I thought it was pretty funny. I've watched it like 2 or 3 times, and it still drives me crazy sometimes, because it's not like your average movie. Like, you can think, I would think it probably would be considered a bad movie in a series, but because there was like that one series I did with the Magic Puppy. No one's ever heard of that one, and that one was a really cheesy movie. This one, I think, was considered more of a chick flick as well as a cheesy movie, because you couldn't really figure it out, because a lot of the styles were like Pretty in Pink. Like, if you remember from the 80s, there was like Pretty in Pink, Breakfast Club, and then there was what was it called? I think 16 Candles. And the same girl who played in that was actually in all 3 of those movies. And the portrayals on the outfits and stuff were based in the 80s from the Breakfast Club, 16 Candles, and it's not, and Pretty in Pink, but it's not a bad movie. It's something you probably won't really watch very often. It's really good, but kind of weird at the same time. The reason I like that movie is because it's got the one everybody knows is on it, is Cassandra Peterson. She plays Mrs. Klein in that movie, and she's known more as for the horror host, Mistress of the Dark, and everything. And I was noticing too when I was watching the movie, because this is my thoughts on how it is. When I was watching it, I could just kind of see when they were putting the style together. Cassie is almost portraying from Mistress of the Dark. What is it? Chastity Pariah from Mistress of the Dark, and it's like, are you trying to show people that this is actually their daughter or something? But it's actually a really good movie, but a lot of people are probably iffy about it. It's a good movie. It's rated, I think, PG-13, I think. And it's not a bad movie, but it's just you don't really see it very often or hear about it, because people make up these stupid movies and it's all real cheesy and stuff like that. But I liked it. I hope a lot of you guys could check it out and see how you like it. It's a pretty good movie. Funny, hilarious. You gotta go check it out. It's different. It's different than what your normal movies are these days, because there's a lot of messed up stuff in the world. But, well, I think that's all I have to say about that movie. It's a good movie. It's hilarious, and I think it's kind of considered in a bad movie category. So, I don't think I have anything else to say about this movie. It was good, but I will see you guys later. I will talk to you guys next time. I'm Christy, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.